Hello, fellow YouTubers and fans and followers. How you doing? I'm Scott here. Welcome to another one of my videos. Alright, this video's title is going to be Why I Can't Stay Down at the Interfaith Shelter. I have mentioned it many times in my video of the reasons why I can't stay down there. I have said it many times, the reason why I can't stay down there. And again, apparently it's too complicated for you to understand the reason why I can't stay down at the interfaith shelter. Okay, again, let's see. First off, I have mentioned many times the reason why I've been refused to be able to stay down there. First thing is let's go in there for some information into the shelter. There is a video on this to let you know. Probably a very long time ago on it. Again, they had refused me to go stay down there. So I was just going in there for some information because a friend suggested me to go talk to the manager at the shelter. When I first walked in there, I was completely unwelcomed there due to some videos that I posted up about 408 First Street with the prostitute and drug dealing. You'll find those videos under Captain Jackson of Jackson, Michigan, my other YouTube channel. Okay, you can see those videos are been posted up about one. I only see probably one drug dealing video. One that pulled her pants down in front of the guy for some weed. Tricks for drugs, basically. I had some other ones that have been taken down though, but again, that video is still up. That one, the one that pulled her pants down in front of this guy, trying to get something on for the drugs. Okay, this is a prostitute. There's been prostitution going on since I've been there, and drug dealing due to the neighbor downstairs from me. I had troubles with in the past with. That's where I got Miss Kitty from, also from one of my cats. Again, those are the videos. The word got out so badly in the area, even including the interfaith shelter. They saw those videos. Many people in the area. After that, it solved the problem in my situation at the place where I was staying at. No more, not much. The prostitution, it was gone. The drug dealing was slightly slowed down. I got that to manage just to stop happening. But it was still happening, of course. But again, it wasn't as bad. I didn't, because the people didn't leave me alone. First off, when I first moved in that place at 408 First Street. You know what happened when I first moved in? Somebody walked in my apartment. Just walked in, not without knocking, without indicating they were there. Came up in my living room, and they apparently were lost. Or a previous tenant that stayed there in that apartment. That apartment was empty for 6 months. So they just thought they could just waltz on in anybody's apartment without knocking or announcing themselves at all. They just walked on in my apartment whatsoever. Okay. Okay, and that's fine. It was constantly happening. Pissed me off. One day, I was just sitting in front of the apartment building, on the steps, just hanging out with some my neighbors, from downstairs and stuff like that, and some friends, and somebody from the apartment below me, the person who I had trouble with the drug dealing and prostitution, one of the prostitutes didn't know. I guess it was confused or lost. Didn't know which apartment to go into. They went in my apartment, saw my laptop. There was more than just one laptop sitting there. They grabbed my laptop. They didn't grab any other laptop that was laying out in the open. There was 2 other laptops, working and functional, sitting there, and some psych meds. But she went for the farthest laptop from her, and she grabbed it and took it with her. Stole it, basically. Just waltzed in my apartment. And I didn't even know this was happening. And when I was sitting on my steps, my door was unlocked, of course, at that time. I didn't think of nothing of it. My neighbor has a back door to his apartment. They can simply just slip through his apartment and go out through the back door without me knowing things were stolen. Didn't know it was missing until I went back upstairs and realized my laptop was gone and my friend's psych meds were gone. And we were basically I was pissed. That's how I lost my laptop, my last laptop. After the next following day, one of the guys from the person downstairs, I don't know if he was telling the truth or not. They call him T, if you know him. So he told me, and he got my laptop back. He managed to get my laptop back and my friend's psych meds back. But the problem is, the damage was already done to the laptop of this person because they were probably pissed off because they couldn't access my laptop because it had a password protection on it. So they decided to dunk it in water. My laptop was soaking wet when I got it back, full of water. I was pissed. It shorted out my laptop. Managed to recover the hard drive, the memory, and all that stuff that was still usable in it, at least. I was glad for that. So the next laptop, another customer of mine came by with a laptop and gave it to me. It just needed part. We made a trade for a couple sticks of memory, and I got a laptop. The only thing that was wrong with it pretty much was no memory, no hard drive, the keyboard didn't function. Keyboard only cost me like $15 to replace. Woohoo! Had all the other stuff it needed. Everything else was perfect. Everybody got it all hooked up. Worked like a charm. So it all worked out at that point. So great. But again, I lost my laptop. But really, and that's the reason why I put the security cameras up in the first place. That was the reason why I had security cameras, so that my stuff was getting stolen. Because the landlord indicated she was going to put security cameras up when I first moved in, and she was going to have me help her out with that whole situation, which never happened. So I decided to take it in my hands to do it myself. I ordered some camera. I got one man working in the hallway, the one that was here in that apartment previously before. So. But that's most of those videos that I posted up from those security cameras that I ordered and posted up for security purposes, which I did do the job because the cops didn't do nothing, of course. But when I started posting them on YouTube, then the word got out, and they stopped coming around. So it actually did its job. But again, that word got out to the shelter and all that stuff, and that's the reason why I can't stay down at the shelter, because of those videos. And again, it's discrimination, you want to say. Well, yeah, it is maybe discrimination, but again, who's going to enforce it? Police ain't going to enforce it. You have to take them to court. You got civil court. You have to pay, you got to go pay about $70 when you turn the affidavit in, just to get it started. Then when you go to court date, if they show up and do it by default, you still have to do amongst a lot of things if they show up or not. You have to. It's your word against theirs. Basically, it's how it works, and it might cost you money in the long run just to do it. That's how you deal with those problems. You can't. The police ain't gonna do nothing for you. There's nothing out there that's gonna help you take care of that problem. So they can discriminate you all they want and get away with it. There's no police force that's gonna take care of it. So. Hopefully this wasn't too complicated for you, so I would call it this. I'm doing a series of videos, as you can see in most of the series of videos today. So I'm here in Friday in Jackson doing all this. So I'm trying to get prepared for my next place to live for a while. But that's pretty much the end of this video. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. You all have a good day.